So today, why are we here?
So first of all, we should introduce ourselves to our new viewers. I am Stewart and she's my wife Noor, and today we are going to give answers of your question because a lot of our viewers just like saying again and again to our in the comments. So we want to know how you met and a lot of the questions. So we are ready to give answers.
Okay.
And also this is our
Live.
first live, yes.
Yeah.
And I hope that everything will be good. So let's start. Yes.
All right. So we have like more frequently asked questions, right?
Yes.
Mainly just because we are like a interracial, intercultural couple,
Yes.
and that's one of the reasons why we started the channel. You
Yes.
know, was to be able to show people the life or intercultural couples. So we've gathered some questions that, like I said, are frequently asked. And then anyone who's here, if you guys want to ask a question whenever we're done, you're more than welcome to. So
And yes, I want to say something before we start this evening.
what?
The purpose of this channel is like creating this channel is also just like to show other peoples around this world, especially the American, just like European peoples who, yes, there are a lot of people who are respecting the girls, their sisters, the women, just like different colors. So this is her also initiative, just like when she was there in America, and she's also saying to me that I want to do something for my community, especially for the black girls, just like black girls just like the facing a lot of problems in America, just like family problems. So she's saying that I want to show them just like
It's possible.
it's possible, just like you can get a person who is loving to you, especially not in America, anywhere in Pakistan, in India especially. So that's why we started this channel, so we can show to them that how we are living, our families, the culture,
Yeah.
different things.
And what you were saying, just like a lot of people have a misconception about, especially in America, about Muslim culture, Islam, you know, how they
Yes.
treat women,
Mm-hmm.
and it like couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. What we are told there in America, and I've been able to experience that myself. So I wanted to be able to, you know, like remove those misconceptions
Yes, to show
also.
the world that basically you are here and you are watching by yourself, and now you are showing to other people. So people who don't know, who are having what we say that word, I don't
Misconception.
misconception. So they will know that things are different. Muslims are not like this because around the world they are having the negative impressions, what we can say, and the conceptions. The Muslims are like this. They are not respecting their wives, their girls. They are always putting in like burqa, like niqab or hijab. Yes, this thing is in our Islam, but those people are showing, telling more just like bad things or bad news.
Like you are very aggressive or something like that.
Yes.
Which I have not experienced
Yes.
at all.
Yes.
So we're going to take a few questions. And okay, this says you all are looking beautiful. You all are both looking awesome.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're going to, like I said, we kind of got some of our more frequently asked questions.
Yes.
And one of our sisters are here. She's going to ask us the
Walaikum
questions.
assalam, Malik Danish. South Africa, just like we are reading this
Oh,
person
okay.
comments every time, just like we
Walaikum
like very
salam.
much.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. It's also kind of difficult, right? Because we're here in Pakistan, and in America, there's like 9 hour difference, 10 hour difference.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
you know, we understand if everybody's not able to make it.
Yes.
But we,
But I think just like after we have uploaded this video, in that time they can ask the questions and we can also give them answers.
yeah,
So
for
what they
sure.
want to ask.
Let me fix the
So
lighting here.
right now, mashallah, it's like there are
Okay.
Okay, the best I know. I
Oh,
think
this
this is
is
my.
Urdu.
Yes.
What are they saying?
Not just like they are. This is the YouTube channel name,
Okay, okay. Love from South Africa. See,
Yes.
oh, also too, whenever we check our analytics, even though we don't have that many subscribers yet, we are
Yes.
thankful for the subscribers that we do have. And whenever we check our analytics, we're having people from all over the world.
Yes. India, especially, there are a lot of viewers are from India,
Pakistan,
definitely from Pakistan, and
yeah,
also from
America,
America, UK, Canada.
yeah.
Yes, a lot of people
Were
are
there any in
giving love.
Australia?
Yes, also not too
Like a
much,
few.
few. Yeah.
Yeah. And we even have some that are in Africa, Ghana,
Yes.
Ghana. All right, so we're going to get started with the questions. Like I said, if you all have any questions, you can ask. We've just kind of set some more frequently asked questions.
Yes.
And are you ready to get started to answer the question?
Yes, I am ready.
Are you nervous?
Yes, definitely.
I'm a little nervous. I'm going to see what you're going to say.
Okay.
Okay,
Are you both ready?
you ready?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
we're ready.
Okay, my first question. What made you want to marry a foreigner?
Okay, first of all, I will give the answer of this question. Basically, when I was young, and this thing is in my mind, that I want to marry a foreigner, especially,
Really?
yes, especially a black girl. Because I want this culture I am living in here, just like, yeah, there are a lot of girls here, but my mindset from beginning, that's just like it's different.
Okay.
And I want to share one more thing, just like I have a dream, just like few years ago.
You had
I
a
have,
dream.
yes, and I told you also, this thing. And just like I was dreaming that I saw my mom on the mother is
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yes, on the roof of our home, and I saw their girl, just like black girl. I don't remember his face, but I remember one thing, just like she was a black girl. And they were just like they're talking with each other, laughing and having, it's like it's also, I think, night time.
Mm.
So from that thing, just like my commitment and my, just like, what we can say, just like the feelings, increased about this thing, just like I want to marry just like a black girl.
And now your dream is fulfilled.
Yes.
She says, and now his
And
dream is fulfilled.
Alhamdulillah, and my dream comes true. So that's why basically I want to marry a foreigner girl, especially black.
Okay.
So it's now your turn.
Okay. So, I will say, more than anything, I wanted to marry a good
Yes,
person.
thank you, brother. I'm very lucky guy.
So I would say more than anything, I wanted to marry a good person, right? But also, like you were saying before, like in America, this is no shade like against American guys or anything, but it's like people they play around a little bit more, and they're not really too committed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like date this person one day, another person another day, and that's just not my style. And I wanted to meet someone who was more family oriented and who also, was serious about a
Mm-hmm.
relationship. And I felt that I would just have maybe a better experience, if that's the
Mm-hmm.
word, with someone who is outside of my culture. Sometimes people think just because you have differences, it would like create more problems. But I think that when you have different cultures and you come from different cultures, it forces you to have to be more understanding,
Yes, definitely.
more patient,
Yes.
because we're teaching each other
Yes,
things
day by day,
every
every
day.
day,
Yeah.
especially, yes.
So that's really my experience, and like you were saying before, a part of me, or part of the reason that I created this channel was just to be able to show truly other black women. That's why my channel is called The Black Bride Abroad.
Yes.
Other black women, that there are men all over the world who love us, and that we don't have to, just look at the people who are just around us or in our community. Like literally, there are men all over the world who love us, and I want to show my experiences and hopefully just be a positive influence on my community as a whole. So
Yes.
did we answer the question?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like one hour community, my husband had a similar vision. Just like.
Zara, my husband had a similar vision. Dream. He had like a similar type dream. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And we welcome you also to Zahra.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
This says men are awesome. God bless you both. Yes. This one says you both are looking beautiful.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
she word.
Thank you. But I need to fix my hair right here. Okay. So, are you ready for another question?
Yes.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, my next question is how did you both meet? And was it arranged or love marriage? People want to know this thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so you want to say,
You
or
can
I
say.
can say. Okay,
Yes.
so um, it's 2023, right? So it's the 21st century. So we met like how a lot of people met. We met online, and we used one of the more popular social media platforms. Um,
Slums, I think.
yeah, and actually they have a YouTube channel,
Oh.
Salams. Um, maybe we can, maybe we can
Give.
add them or mention them in the views. But anyway, so yeah, we met online like most people do in the 21st century.
Yes. We met there on slums. Yes. And we are having the love marriage.
Love marriage.
Definitely.
Why you say definitely?
You see, anybody just like you can say no one just like in Pakistan, parents are selecting the girls for themselves, for boys or like girls, So my
You're
parents,
saying they're not. You're saying most Pakistanis, if they're doing arranged marriage, is within the culture.
oh yes, yes.
They're not going to like choose a foreigner.
No, no, no.
Right.
Very rare. It's like lot minimum you can say. Not a lot of people are doing like this. So my parents gave me permission. It's like wherever you want to marry, you can marry. And I select this girl.
Okay, so um, I guess just to like piggyback off of what you were saying, um, it's not that I really needed to ask permission, right? But I definitely had to do a little bit of convincing because, like I said, just me traveling clear across the world from America. I think my flight to Saudi Arabia altogether was like 22 hours,
Oh
and I was
yes.
traveling by myself. So, my mom was a little concerned
Mm-hmm.
and she had a lot of questions. And luckily, I was able to answer her questions enough where she,
Yes,
approved.
this is not the very easy thing, especially when you are moving to another country,
Right.
and you're coming alone, and your parents are giving you permission because they know that you are brave, you are strong, and you are mature.
Yeah.
They give you permission also, yes.
Okay, so love marriage.
Yes, love marriage.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm sorry. Question. Since you come from a culture that usually does arranged marriages, do you think that arranged marriages are more successful, love marriages are more successful, or there really is no difference?
I have seen a lot of love marriage, love couples,
Hmm.
they are having the issues. Definitely issues are every couple having.
Right, this is true.
So I will say that you can say that which one is good one, arranged marriage or love marriage. This
Hmm.
thing depends on person. You will go long.
Okay. But a lot of your family members, they've had arranged marriages, and we've made that this thing is unheard of in America, but it's kind of rare. And even your parents have been married for like 27, 28 years. So,
Yes,
you know, it takes two to tango.
yes,
So,
yes.
okay.
So we are having another question. Our sister is here, and she's going to ask.
Okay.
Okay, you already have answered this question, but I want to know a little bit more.
Okay.
Did you have to get permission from your parents? And I
Oh,
think that's matter a lot.
okay.
So first of all, I will say this thing, just like when I met her and we are talking with each other. So after, you can say, I'm talking with her after 2 3 weeks. After then, it's like I decided that I will meet her with my father because my father was in Saudi Arabia. So we started a video call and he saw her and she likes her very much also because she was talking very maturely. It's like she knows the values, what are the values and how much is family is important. And here in Pakistan, we are all living just like a family together. A lot of people in Pakistan, basically, not in America, not in Europe. Yeah, just like in Pakistan, there is a family system. So when just like my father talked to her and she was wearing the half sleeve shirt.
I was a sleeveless shirt.
Yeah, sleeveless
Okay,
shirt.
okay.
And when I was going to say her that it's like my father is here and I'm going to give him mobile, so he can talk. On that time, just like she take the some just like some type of fabric or
A
jacket
wrap.
or
I have
wrap,
like this African wrap.
and she covered herself, just like put on her arms, so her arms can cover this thing my father liked very much. And on that time she said, okay, from my side I'm happy. I am giving you permission, yes, you can marry her. Then after 1 week, just like we are having the I should just like my mother and my sisters talk to her
On
and
video
on
call.
video call,
Hmm.
yes, and they
But first, I
also.
spoke to his sisters. His mom didn't come first. Your sisters, we talked
Mm.
first, and then one day, I was in the kitchen
Oh
at
yes.
home, and we were video chatting, and then my mom walked in, and that's whenever you met her.
Yes, I say hello. How are you?
And my mom thought he was so polite and so funny.
Yeah.
And she saw how happy I was whenever we would talk. She would be like, "Who's this boy you're always talking to?" So finally, I just, told her what was going on. And we kind of moved forward after that.
Yes, and there is having one question. Arham and he's saying, which one is your favorite Pakistani dish? And here also
Okay.
Balwinder Singh, he's from India. सत श्री अकाल भाजी की हाल है ठीक हो. I'm speaking this one Punjabi, and he's from India and
What does that mean?
just like I'm saying hello, how are
Oh,
you?
okay, okay.
And he's from, I think he's from Punjab definitely. Our Sikh brothers are from India, Punjab, province.
Thank you guys so
So
much for being here.
yes,
So okay, I can answer this question real quick. So which one is my favorite Pakistani dish?
yes.
Um, I like kaleji, which
Mhm.
is goat liver. I'm like, a girl from the south, so I like liver, rice, and gravy anyway. And also being Ghanaian, we eat a lot of goat. So your mother makes really good goat liver, and I like a few sweet dishes.
Mhm.
I
Yes,
I like. What's my favorite?
you love goat very much.
No, my
Goat
favorite sweet dish.
burfi. Yes.
I love burgers.
She's eating daily.
No, no, don't say this thing. Okay, so I'm not eating it daily.
Yes, okay, we can say after one day. Okay.
Okay, but the crazy thing is, burfi is made of milk, right? So every time I eat it, my stomach's like blah 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 blah.
Yes.
But I still love it. I love it so much. I don't know why. If I could describe it, it's like the inside of a Snicker bar, like that nougat part of the Snicker bar. It's so sweet and creamy. I just love it. And my other sweet dish that I like is
Jalebi.
jalebi. Yes, I like this thing.
And I also want to tell something. It's very fun. Just
What
like
are you gonna say?
whenever I'm going to store, it's like where I'm buying burfi. He knows. You are buying for your wife. I'm saying yes.
Okay.
So there is also one question. Do you like?
Another one.
Yes. Do you like Pakistani dress? It's a bit difficult too.
Okay, so I do like Pakistani dress because well, like right now I have on, this is called kameez, right?
Yes. Yes. Please.
So I like the dress, I like the patterns, I like all the colors and everything. The only difficult part is it's hot,
It's very
right?
hard. Yes.
Right? So, um, I don't like to come outside too much. I must be honest about that. Um, but other than that, I love the dress. I've always been sort of a modest type dresser. Even whenever I was in America, you would see me dressing, and I'm not wearing very
No, no, no.
revealing clothes.
Yes.
So I like this. The clothes are very comfortable. And yeah, I love the colors. I absolutely love the colors. And your mom has picked out like quite a few
Yes.
really cute outfits for me.
Yes.
And I like the style. Your mom has
Yes.
also made me pants
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So I like that. Okay.
And here's also one question. Yes, my husband had a similar vision where he would meet and marry a woman who's different with different complexion.
Yeah. I think sometimes dreams are like they can be very telling,
Yes.
So I think that's cool. I remember now whenever you told me that, and I was like, wow. Okay.
And he's also, are you happy with the man? He's beautiful.
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you,
very
brother.
happy with him. Okay, another question.
Are you both Muslims?
Are you both Muslim?
Yes, definitely. I'm Muslim, Alhamdulillah, and I born in Muslim family, Alhamdulillah, and basically our country is also Muslim
Muslim
country.
country,
Yes.
right? So I grew up, like I said, in the South in America. So I grew up Christian Baptist, and whenever I met him, I became more interested in Islam because he was, like so kind and respectful and spiritual, and I really like that. And he made me want to learn more about the religion.
Yes.
So I've been learning slowly, slowly. Whenever we go out, I do cover my head
Yes.
sometimes,
Yes. Yes.
but I don't wear like a hijab all the time or burqa.
Yes, when she was in Saudi Arabia on that time, she's wearing burqa.
Burqa. Oh no,
Yes.
that's the long piece.
Long, yes.
Okay. So I'm still learning, and to me, Islam is such a beautiful religion. They really promote inclusivity, and like I said, they respect the women so much, they respect the mother so much, and I love this thing about the religion altogether. Um, so yeah.
Yes. Which things
Which thing inspires
inspires
you
you?
to accept Islam? So like I just said, really it was getting to know Sajawa. Um, I, every no one is all good, no one is all bad, right? But there was really a big difference about him in his character, like I said, in the way that he spoke to me, interacting with me. Anyone who has done online dating or meeting someone online, that you come across like some weirdos, right?
Yes, definitely.
So, and he just wasn't like he was legit and he was genuine, and he accredited it to his culture and his religion. And I've known Muslim people my whole life. Like I said, my father is Ghanaian, so there are Muslims in Ghana. I've had Muslim friends.
It's
Like I
around the full world, there are
right,
Muslims.
right. So
Yes,
that's pretty much it. He was the
yes,
one who inspired me.
yes, thank you.
Okay.
And this one also.
Okay, Zara says, my husband, also from Sialkot. My in laws are here from Pakistan. We live on, what does that say? Cream Nigar near the
Job
Pakoda
is like
store.
she's telling her dress, where
Oh,
she's
okay,
living in
okay, okay.
Sialkot.
Okay, I like you both a lot of questions to ask. You wear Pakistan kurta?
Yes, I'm wearing Pakistani, just like dress. It's called Shwar and Kameez, and she's also wearing Kameez.
Yeah. Um, you do like to wear casual clothes, but really, I love it when he's wearing this. I think he looks so handsome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that sounds nice. Okay, is there another question?
Yes. How did you feel when you first met? We want to know your feelings.
Okay.
Okay, okay,
So,
okay.
like when we first met at the airport, like in person. Okay.
yes, I want to say first, first of all, when she arrived on the airport, we are late, just like for
Yes,
30
you
or
were
for
late.
40 minutes we are late. And her mobile is also just like
I didn't have
very
any service
service,
because
so
I was in Saudi Arabia.
yes, and I was feeling that what she's doing, and I cannot connect with her, and she's also it's like in
In
what
a
we say,
foreign place.
yes, in different place,
No one
and
speaking
having
English.
no service and nobody speaking English. This is the big problem. So after just like 40 minutes, we are there on the airport, and she just like first time when I saw her back, she don't know that I am standing her back. She was drinking the water, and suddenly just like she turned, and I was just like standing in front of him, and she shocked,
I was so shocked. I was so shocked.
And also I want to tell that why I am knowing that she's just like how I recognized him that she's
Other
standing.
than the fact I'm the only black girl
No,
in
no,
the.
no. Because I'm watching your back, so I don't know. I'm
Okay,
not watching
okay.
your face. So when she was coming from America, she showed me her dress. She's saying that I'm
Oh,
wearing this dress. So when I she was on there and I saw her dress, and I was there, and when she turned and she shocked, and we handshake. We do handshake, and I
yeah, we
was
shook hands.
and like I want to say that that moment I can say that one of my best moments in my life, when I
Really?
saw her first time, yes. And yes, I was also nervous a little bit,
I was so
because
nervous.
but when I saw her, and it was different feeling I cannot explain with my words, yes, that moment I cannot forget. That was my lovely moment. Yes.
So you pretty much hit all the major parts. But
Yeah.
so like you said, they were late, and I couldn't get in contact with him. I was so nervous. I couldn't use my cell phone. There was no one around who spoke English, and I was just asking everyone, "Do you speak English? Do you speak English? Can you help me? Can you help me?" And everyone's like, "No." Finally, was able to find someone who spoke English, and they let me use their phone. And then I sent your sister a message to try to get in touch with you because I don't know, something was going on with your phone too. I don't know what was
Yes,
going
there's
on.
also network problem. That's why I cannot receive her messages.
Yeah. And I was just like, I was like, okay, okay, And I was even a little scared because here I am, like traveling across the world and I'm meeting this person at the airport and anything could happen, right? So I got some water and I drank a little bit of the water and I literally turned around and I was so shocked. There he was, and you were there with your father.
Yes, my father was with me.
And my heart was pounding like a mile a minute. And he had already told me, this is a Muslim country. When we meet, you cannot hug me, we cannot kiss, we cannot do any of those things. We have to just shake hands. I was like, shake hands. So, so that's what we did. We just shook hands whenever we met, and
And I gave you flowers.
oh yeah, I forgot. And he also had flowers for me. They were beautiful. I actually still have the little note that was in the flowers.
Yes.
So
We will show you in the picture just like later, not now.
okay,
Yes.
so that was special to me. And yeah. Oh, last thing. So obviously, I'd only met your dad like a few times by then,
Yes.
and I didn't know he was so serious. And father is always kind of looking serious, right?
Yes.
And so I was like, is he okay? I kept asking, is he okay? Is he angry? Is he upset?
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, no, no, he's fine. But I know this thing about him now, right?
Yes, she's asking me on that time. Are you father okay? Are you father okay? So she's saying, I'm feeling like he's angry, and I'm saying, no, that's our nature. Just like you will know after some time. Yes, now she's saying that. Now she's knowing him.
Yeah. And now I know he's
Very.
very, very kind.
Yes,
So,
and here's also one comment. Man, you are wearing glasses. You are handsome. Thank you, brother. And one also, okay, brother. You are beautiful couple. Thank you, new person.
okay,
Do you
do I
like?
like Pakistani dishes? Yes. I actually, whenever I was in America, I would eat Indian food all the time. And they're similar. use similar spices and things like that. Um, I didn't realize how often I would be
Mm-hmm.
eating roti.
Yeah.
So
We are eating roti daily here in
this is like a
Pakistan.
staple for breakfast. But I've grown to enjoy it very much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you like your food really spicy.
Yes, I like too much, but she don't like too much spicy.
I've learned to bear it a little
A
bit
little bit.
more, but your family has been so accommodating to me. They'll say, "We made you some little spice."
Yes,
So,
yes, you are right. But when you came here, you are eating the home cooking,
hmm,
dishes, so they are putting a little bit spice for you, not
yeah,
too much. But when we
yeah,
are in Saudi Arabia, you remember when I'm taking the things from
hmm,
hotel, one time I have taken the goat curry from Bangladeshi, hotel, and when she ate, oh my God,
I couldn't even.
tears are coming from his eyes. I remember this thing.
I couldn't even tolerate it, but yeah. So I do like Pakistani food. Like I said, it's a little
Mhm.
spicy, so it's cool.
Yes, there's also one
Okay,
question.
temperature is different. How do you bear? I don't.
Yes,
I don't.
no.
Quite frankly, I don't go outside much because I just feel like I'm going to melt.
Mm-hmm.
And in the home, though, it's very comfortable. We have like an inverter AC in our room, and it's always, pretty comfortable. But they can convince me to come outside every now and then whenever the weather is cool. They will say, "Look, there's good weather. Weather is nice. You should
Yes,
come.
you
You
should
should
come. Yes.
come." And I also try to just go out whenever we go places, like go at nighttime.
Yes, we are going basically most of the times we are going in the night time.
Right. And that was one of the main reasons why so we've already had our Nika, but I didn't want to have the wedding in the summertime because I just could not imagine doing it's Walima,
Yes, we
right?
will do wedding in the
In a cooler
in
month.
cooler month.
Because
Yes.
it's just like all that makeup, all those clothes, no. In the heat, oh no. I think the pictures would be awful.
Yes.
So anyway, I bear it as best I can.
Yes.
All
That was
right.
very good. And there's also one question.
Okay. Me and your family can understand language.
Yes, basically my sisters can understand just like
English.
English, and
Right.
my father can understand few lot of words, a little bit I will not say. But my mother, basically the problem is just like my mother cannot understand. Otherwise, all the members in my home are understanding the English and they are speaking in English with her.
Yeah. So his mother and I, we have like our own language, right?
On language,
She's
yes.
like speaking to me with her hands and her eyes, and I can tell with the influx of her voice or lowering of her voice what she is meaning. But if you are not here
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like me and her here with the girls, she'll call one of the girls and she's
Yes,
like, "Come tell me what she's saying." Um, and sometimes your father is getting fancy. He's using the Google
yes. Translator,
Translator on
yes.
his phone. So this thing is good. But mostly, your sisters speak English with me,
Yes.
and obviously he speaks English with me. So I am appreciative of that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm slowly learning how to
Yes, she's
do
learning slowly. She
slowly.
very fast learner.
Other than
Very
with
much.
this thing, it's thing.
Yes.
Okay. So I think those are all the questions we have from the live so far. Do we have any more questions from our interviewer?
Yes.
Okay.
This question is from New York.
Okay.
You leave your family in America.
Right.
So, how did you adjust to Pakistan? Because
Okay.
that's not easy for
Right.
you.
Right.
And do you speak the native language?
Okay. So I don't speak Urdu, but I know a few words. Muslim words. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Akaseho.
MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu, like this word.
What else? There's one.
आप क्या आप क्या कर रहे हो आप
No.
कैसे हो
No.
बारिश
How do you ask? Whenever you ask someone's name, आपका
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 नाम क्या
नाम
है
क्या है?
yeah
Okay, so I know a few words. I'm struggling, but it's okay. Um,
but she can speak Spanish.
yeah, I do speak Spanish, but that's not useful here
I'm
at
telling to
all.
my viewers so they
Okay.
can know.
Okay. So how did I adjust to Pakistan? Obviously, there was a big time difference, right? So, um, whenever I talk to my mom, usually I have to talk to her, and it's the middle of the night here, and then there is like the afternoon time. So if I'm talking to any of my family or anything in America, I have to talk to them here in the middle of the night. So that has taken some
Yes.
getting used to. Also, living in a Muslim country altogether, they
Mm-hmm.
always have like the call for prayer
Azan.
at the different times, right?
Azan,
What is
yes.
it called?
Azan.
Azan. Okay, and the first one is at like 2:30 in the
Yes.
morning, right near my window. So I usually hear that one, and that one usually wakes me up. But it's cool. I've always been a very fearless, adventurous type
Mm-hmm.
person, and I've always enjoyed different cultures. Whenever I was in America, pre-COVID, I was a hairstylist,
Mm-hmm.
and my clientele was very diverse. I've always had interaction with people outside of my culture, within my culture. So adjusting to people culturally was not like a big issue. It's like if you're a good person on one side of the world, you'll be the same good
Yeah,
person on the
definitely,
other side of the
definitely.
world. So um, your family has been so nice to me. Anytime I meet someone, they're
Yes.
kind, and so everyone has made it easy for me to adjust. And I know
Mm-hmm.
that his family does a lot to try to make me feel comfortable and to give me my space when I need
Mm-hmm.
it. And I've really been thankful for that. So,
Yes, there are few questions.
another question.
Are they both
Comfortable
are
in speaking.
the comfortable? Yes, you have replied this one
Are they
already.
comfortable in speaking your family in English?
Yes, I have. Yes, yes.
Yeah, for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
And here also a new one.
What?
Please save this slide.
Oh, I missed a little in the beginning. No problem. Okay, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is black and yellow.
My favorite color is yellow and green.
Yes. And what is this one?
How old you are you?
How
How?
old are you both?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm older than him.
Yes.
You don't want to tell your age? You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I don't want to tell my age.
You don't want to tell your
It's
age?
like girls are not telling age. I am also not telling.
Girls are not telling, so he's not telling. But this is Q&A.
Okay, so
You
I
don't
can.
have to tell if you don't want
Okay.
to. Okay, the whole point is I'm like a little bit older than
Mm.
you.
But nobody can say. You can say it's like almost we are similar. Not too much gap. It's like 1 or 2 years. You can say from her face and from my face.
But this was a concern, like, oh, you are going to be with someone who's younger than you. But really, it's like the culture here, the guys are more mature
Yes.
than than where I come from. So, and I like this kind of difference between us because really I'm very young at heart and I love to have a good time. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, that's my last question. What things do you have in common and what things you do not have in common?
Mm-hmm.
I think these are the most important questions, or you can say that people want to ask these questions more.
Okay. So, I can answer this one if you want. The things we have in common, I think, are.
I want to say this first of all.
Oh, you want to say first?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. I want to say that things we are having in common. It's like I will not say by myself that I am mature, but she's very mature. When I'm watching him, and I can say that yes, her mindset and my mindset are same.
Mm,
She's a spiritual person, and I'm also a spiritual person. I can say also that she wants to help. She's very caring person. Just like
mm,
not just like their girls or boys after they married, they are changed. She's she just like she want to help. Whenever anybody just like in the home, my sister want any help, they are coming to him, and she's helping. She wants to try whatever she can do, and she's helping to the poor people especially when she was in America. And I remember one time that she's going to the school, I don't, and she buy this thing very much. And I'm also here, like we are all it's like helping to the the people who cannot afford something, and when they
Yeah.
are coming to us. And it's like I know we don't have to discuss these things on live, but yes, this.
But it's something that we have in common, you know,
Yes,
giving. We believe in giving.
yes,
And giving is such a reciprocal action. It's it's good for you. It's good for the other person, but it's also good. It's good for you, you know. And
yes,
I've always believed in giving. Sometimes it's not even about like giving money, but just to be able to sacrifice your time and feed people
mm-hmm.
or spend time with people or read to children or something like that. I've That's something that my mother instilled into me at an early age was giving. And I believe that when you give, it comes
Yes,
back to you.
definitely, definitely. This
So,
thing is in our Quran. It's like, if you are giving, God will just like return in a lot. It's like if you are giving $1, God will return, $100 in back. Just like giving example,
and I also think it's good for the next generation, right? Because sometimes you do good, and maybe it doesn't come back to you.
Yes,
Maybe it
maybe.
comes back to your children.
Yes.
But how you treat people is so important, and that's something that I definitely think we have in common because it's something that we found similarities about.
And you don't have in common. What thing?
We
Oh,
don't have in common. I
Yes.
like to dance.
yes, and I don't like to dance, but
Sometimes I can get him to do a little shoulder
yes,
shimmy or something like this, but I like to dance. He's not really too much into dancing.
and I like too much spice in my food, and she
Oh
don't
yeah,
like.
yeah. You like spicy food. I don't like spicy food.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, you know, we compromise. I'll eat a little spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yes.
I guess I like more sweet.
Sweet,
Yeah,
yes, and I don't like too much sweet. Just
yeah.
like before, I was saying just like she love to eat sweets, and she's eating daily burfi.
Why do you keep telling them?
Because you will also know, that how much you love burfi. And she is loving to eat jalebi also. She's not eating the cold one. Whenever I'm going, I'm especially saying to that person who's making, I am saying that I want fresh one, hot. So when I'm bringing back, she's
But
loving
it's
too
so
much.
good. It's like a little mini funnel cake.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good.
So here's
All right.
question.
But what would you say we don't? Oh, you said we don't. Our food taste, we don't
Hmm.
have that in common.
And that's it.
No, I'll say this one other thing. I think I'm more of an extrovert, and you're more of like an introvert.
I don't know this word. What is?
Okay, okay. If I could go out every day, I would. If
Okay.
you could just like stay here around me, around the family every day, you would. But whenever we were, you know, talking on the phone and we're video chatting, you are seeing me coming and going
Oh
every
yes,
day, you
all
know.
the time.
I'm having my own car. I'm like going to the gym. I'm going this place, going that place. And I like to meet people. I like to interact with people. I'm a very social person. But you are maybe not so social.
Yes, I love to be alone a lot of the time. That's why I'm just like that I'm not going outside too much with my friends, and we are together all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, and here's a question. I
Okay.
agree here that the men are more mature in Pakistan. They start being men
Men
early.
early.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Hi, love from Canada. Okay.
And here also, when you come here, Shmita really inspires me. You both, thank you very much.
Canada would be cool.
Yes,
But
we
it's
also
cold
go.
a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could you deal with this coldness in Canada.
Yes, when we are together, we can deal everything.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm not.
Okay. Do you plan on having kids soon? We definitely,
Yes, definitely.
yeah, we want to have kids. Um, you know, because there are so many differences between us, right? We thought that it would be good to just take some time to
Mm-hmm.
get to know each other. And it's like me being here, I'm also here with his family, right? So this is also something that's different because in America, you know, a lot of times the families, whenever you're 18, they're like, okay, bye, you're on your own, you're
Yes.
grown. And it's just not like that here, right? So we are newlyweds, but I haven't just had to learn him. I've also had to learn six other people, you know. And so that has been an interesting experience for me, but I'm still, you know, learning you. We're still learning each other. And I'm also having to learn a lot of other people at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everyone's having to learn me also. So this thing has to take time.
Yes, definitely we are learning each other day by day, and we are discovering new things about each other, you know.
Yeah. But I
And the
definitely
main
want to have
reason
a
is
baby.
also, yes, definitely we want a baby, you know, children's, yes. So because there is one thing that we are from different culture, you know, from different traditions, so that's why it is taking a little bit time, yes, but definitely we will have it. We will have children, yes.
Yeah.
And in which city belongs from, this is for you.
Okay, in which city you belong from USA? We can visit you when you come back from Pakistan. If I'm right, you are in Pakistan. Yes, we are in Pakistan now. And I am a Southern girl from North Carolina. That is in the southeastern area of the United States. So, yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yes.
This says, okay, because in one video I was watching and you said you were craving pickles and I raised my eyebrows. I know, right? I just like pickles.
Oh, she loves too much. She loves cucumber pickles. When I was in Saudi Arabia, it's like whenever I'm going outside, you know, she's saying that, and when we are going together, you know, she's
Yeah.
buying the pickles. She's loving
But I
too
can't
much.
find the
Yes,
cucumber pickles here.
yes,
But you all have different pickles though.
yes.
But that is still
We are
spicy
having
also.
green chili pickles, mango, carrots, you know, a lot of. But cucumber I also not find here
So
still.
then I usually just eat raw cucumber like
Yeah.
almost every day. So yeah. But no, we are not expecting yet. But whenever we are and whenever we do, we'll take you guys on that journey as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
Okay, you guys are both great, understanding, great. All right, well, this live has been very interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll ask you. Can you think of any more questions for us?
Uh, I want to ask that what are you not expecting from Sujata?
That what was I not expecting that did happen?
Yes.
Okay, um, I wasn't expecting for him to be like so calm, right? And not that I'm like so hyper, but sometimes I'm just like, wow, you know, he's very reserved and he's like emotionally mature, you know. Um, Obviously I'm a girl, so sometimes I have days where maybe I'm feeling lonely or I'm missing home or something like that. And and he really does, like, you really do your best to like keep me feeling comfortable. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, if I'm feeling a certain type of way, or if I'm feeling upset or lonely or missing home, like, you'll do something to make me feel good or better, and you don't get like all riled up with me. You stay calm.
Yes, and
And I guess I wasn't expecting that because of our age difference, and you
mm,
are younger than me, but you have just been like, you know, very mature in that way, and I appreciate that.
yes, and I know sometimes I know this thing that when person is coming from different country, and for you, you know,
Hmm.
yes, if I'm basically, I'm just like giving example. If I was married with Pakistani girl, you know, so maybe I will not take care her like too much, like I'm taking care and I'm loving to her, because a person when person is coming from different
I'm away from everyone.
his
No family,
family,
no
and
friends,
even when
nothing.
she is just like converting to different religion, you know, and when she is watching to me and she convert to different religion, you know, and this thing means me a lot, you know, and I cannot forget this thing my whole life, you know. So when I'm just like thinking about this thing, and my love increases and my feelings and my emotions, you know, I feel more attached to her, you know, and I love her too much, yes, and There is also
Okay.
one command.
One last question, because we have been on here almost an hour.
Oh
I
yes.
thought it was only going to be like 30 minutes. Okay. So, what does his parents do for work, and what does he do?
Yes, basically, most of the just like I want to tell that most of the people in Pakistan they are working abroad,
Mm.
in Middle East. Not in Middle East, just like
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
that's considered Middle East.
And my father is working in Saudi Arabia. He's having shops there of fabric, clothing. Just like the Saudi people are wearing top, we call just like we call here in Pakistan this is kameez, and people who are wearing in Saudi Arabia they are calling top. So basically he's having a shop there. And when I was there in Saudi Arabia, I'm also working with him.
And
Yeah.
most of the women don't work.
No, no, not at all.
Not at all. Some women do work, but
Yes, in big cities, a little, just a few,
yeah.
But now, slowly, slowly, there is just like changing, everything is
Mhm.
changing. So they are also working.
Yeah. Before I came here, I was, like I said, even pre-COVID, I was a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for some time. I worked in different salons. I've had my own salon. I also I have a degree in metaphysics, so I'm really interested in like health and wellness. And I've written a book about fasting.
Yes, that book is on Amazon also.
Yeah, it's
You
on
can also
Amazon.
visit. Yes.
I can maybe put the link in there. I've never mentioned it before, but I'm really interested in food and how it helps to heal the body. Throughout my life, I've been on like my own kind of weight loss journey, so um, that's pretty much what I do. And that's something else too we had in common as far as just like having our own business and entrepreneurship, working for ourselves so that whenever we do start a family, we can be available for our
Yes, and
children.
definitely I want to say that she is very good mentor. She is a very good speaker, and on especially on writing, it's like there are a lot of girls around the world. It's like they want to lose their weights, and they're looking for different things on the internet, how to lose their weights on YouTube. And this is very good, and you can take help from her, and you can go to Amazon and you can see her book.
You're
And
giving me a plug. Thank you.
yes,
Thank
you can
you.
see her book. Maybe you like. Yes, she will
Yeah,
put the
maybe
link.
I'll do like a short series on
Yes,
it because my book is like a 14-day cleanse.
yes,
And yeah, so and then I'm currently working on a second book. So my first book is called How to Heal the Body, and my second book is called How to Heal the Mind, and just using the power of the mind to be able to create and shape your world around you.
yes. She's a very
Um,
spiritual person.
yeah, which I have done.
Yes.
I'm very happy. And even we said we wanted to start a YouTube channel, and we have done this
Yes.
thing. Slowly it's growing, but I know
Mhm.
that after some time we will really see a lot of progress. And thank you guys so much for being here with us. Thank you for watching our
Yes,
videos.
thank
Thank
you
you for
so much. And
commenting.
last, just like one comment. So your father works abroad in Saudi Arabia. So that's mean he's coming. He comes and goes to Pakistan. Yes, sister, she's coming every year. It's
Yeah,
like 9 months, 10 months. It's
yeah,
like she's coming and she's going. He's
yeah.
going good.
And when he comes, it's like big
Yeah.
party.
Yes, big party.
So anyway, like I was saying, thank you so much to you guys for watching, and just thanks for being
And
a part
yes,
of our growth and our journey. And we are excited to be able to show you more, go more places, do more things, and have more
yes.
fun.
And thank you so much for being here with us patiently, and you are watching us and you want to ask and we are giving you answers. So this is very good thing, and
Yeah,
I think that we have done good job here,
yeah,
because this is
yeah,
our first time.
yeah. First time.
Yes, Allah Hafiz to our
Yes,
friends
I
and
love
sister, to
this.
our viewers from different countries, and our brother from India, from Canada, and from
South
South
Africa.
Africa. Yes,
Yeah, all over the world.
yes.
All right. So what do we
So,
say?
so we will say Allah Hafiz and see you again.
No. What do you say?
What did I say? Oh, Deuces. Yeah.
Okay. I love this.
No.